Hi, I'm Greg Merck. Thanks for taking the time to join us today for this live demo. You, our OEM partners, play a very important role in our strategic business decisions. Over the past 9 months, we've worked closely with many of you to ensure that business and operations continue to flow smoothly. Even as our workforce, resources, and processes have had to adjust to our new normal, we've gone through this together. We remain deeply committed and connected to our customers and our communities. You're such a key part of that picture. Our Nordson team has assembled a great virtual trade show this year. I encourage you to view all of our live demos and visit our product gallery to learn more about our new ProBlue Flex melter and our IoT enabling BBCON controls. They allow Nordson's equipment to easily communicate with parent machines and other devices, which is what you've been asking for. We are here right now to answer any of your questions through the chat feature, or you can always reach out to us online at www.nordsonadhesives.com. Thanks a lot and have a great show.
Hi, my name is Ron Ramsbeck, Product Manager for the ProBlue Flex. I am presenting today from John Creeks, Georgia. Thank you for attending the PACK Expo Connects. If you work for an OEM, then there's a very good chance that you're familiar with the ProBlue product line. After all, it's been the industry standard for well over a decade. The new ProBlue Flex was launched at PACK Expo 2019 and is quickly becoming the new industry standard. My goal in the next 15 minutes is to highlight some of the major benefits of the Flex, as well as help you transition from the ProBlue to the ProBlue Flex. Some of the most important characteristics of the Flex are direct replacement for ProBlue melters, complete mechanical and controls parent machine integration capabilities. It's configurable, so you can spec out the right product for the right application. It's a high degree of connectivity. Scott Means' presentation goes into great detail on this, so I recommend you watching that. There are seamless upgrade capabilities at the end customer, or they can order a fully loaded melter up front. And a wide variety of safety features, one of them being a complete touch-safe enclosure. ProBlue Flex is a drop-in replacement for the ProBlue melter. Fits in the same place and mounts the same way, has the same center manifold, shares the same hose and applicators as the ProBlue, even has the same power connector and transformer-based concept. The key takeaway is we tried to keep your integration and engineering time down to a minimum as you transition from the ProBlue to the ProBlue Flex. The ProBlue Flex is a fully configurable product, but the configuration code is really meant to give the OEM the product they want. Once a normal configuration code is established, we'll give it a part number and it'll be stocked with lead times just like ProBlue. Another nice feature is that any size tank melter or melt-on-demand melter can have any pump or any number of hose gun channels. So this gives you greater flexibility. We'll quickly go through the configuration codes. However, please speak with your OEM account manager for greater explanation. The melter series is basically the 240 volt AC or 440 volt AC. Of course, with the 480 volt melters, you'll order a transformer base as a separate part number, just like ProBlue. The melt section, that's either a melt on demand or tank based. We cover all the same sizes as ProBlue with the additional sizes for melt on demand of a MOD 21 kilogram per hour and an MOD 28 kilogram per hour. So that gets you the melt rate capability all the way up from the ProBlue 15 to the 50. Not only do you benefit with char management and all the benefits of autofill, but the chassis for the MOD versions are smaller than those for the equivalent tank versions. Pumps, we have a wide variety of piston pumps. Again, all the same versions that we had on ProBlue. difference being any pump can go into any melter. Pressure management is one of the categories where we made a lot of improvements. So we still have the basic mechanical style that you have in the ProBlue, but now we have other options as well. For OEMs, I highly recommend the P3 option, which is the electronic pressure adjust. So that allows you to remotely adjust the pressure when you're doing your parent machine integration. Another nice feature of the electronic pressure adjust is that the customer can password protect the pressure. So one of the main issues that commonly occurs at end customers are operators sometimes tweaking up the pressure higher because the misconception of more adhesive is better, but we all know that if you have too much adhesive, the set time's too long and you have pop opens, resulting in machine jam time. There's two user interfaces, and we'll go into more detail a little bit later in the presentation. There's one for integration that the OEMs typically will order, and then we have the typical end user version, but the OEM can order either one. And then we have a legacy IO card that's available, and that gives you the same for those OEMs that don't want to fully integrate with the PLC. You can still do the remote IOs. PPU stands for Product Performance Upgrade. And so we have several plans in the future. Right now, the one that we just launched last month, the TrueFlow ATS. I strongly encourage you to watch Kenneth Jones' presentation on the TrueFlow measuring family. You'll probably want to watch that presentation twice. Hose applicator channels, so we have up to 6. Again, unlike ProBlue, you can have any amount of hose applicator channels in any size melter. In addition, you can have 2 or 4 extra channels with an expansion base. And then warm up, you can have the same legacy warm up like ProBlue, or you can have the fast warm up version as well that maximizes uptime. Accessories are ordered separately and installed at the OEM or end user. These are ordered by part number. Some examples include the Safe Pressure Relief Kit. That gives you the Performance Level C safety rating. Fill system upgrades, remote touchscreen for the web server, bases such as the hose applicator expansion base or the transformer base, and the remote output card as well. That's usually used just for the light tower. Stackable bases are another great new feature for the ProBlue Flex. With ProBlue, you had to pick either a transformer base or a hose applicator expansion base. With the Flex, they stack. In addition, we will be supporting the 9 kVA transformer on all melter chassis as well as other expansion bases in the future. So it's a lot more flexible than ProBlue. Over the last few years, OEMs have been integrating the ProBlue melters into the parent machines. The reasons are flexibility and optimization, basically mount the melter anywhere on the parent machine. Economy, sometimes you can mount the melter closer to the point of application and shorten the hose lengths. Safety, keeping the melter out of the operator's reach. Accessibility, maximizing the service space of the parent machine. Obviously, if you don't want to have the melter in the way when you're getting into your machine. And then uptime, minimizing adjustments by the operator, single operator interface, and minimizing clogged nozzles with the autofill. And these are just some of the examples. The ProBlue Flex takes machine integration to the next level. With the OEM user interface, the PLC license is included. Ethernet IP and Profinet are built in, but we support all protocols and all PLCs, and we have compact COM cards for those. If you have an MOD melter with autofill in the electronic pressure adjust, the entire melter can be controlled through the PLC. I recommend watching the superb presentation on parent machine integration and quick starter kits by Dan Thompson. You'll be in for a treat. The web server is a useful tool for OEMs to use during PLC setup. The web server will be available at the end of January 2021. The wireless module will come out a little bit later. The web server license is free for the first year. So essentially for the OEM, you'd have access to that while you're doing your integration. The customer would have it for the remaining time. After that, they can purchase a permanent license. Just a quick review on the BBCON user interfaces. So for end users and OEMs that don't want to integrate, we have a 4-line text-based organic LED interface. For those that are integrating completely, we have the OEM user interface. And we have a web server as well. That could be accessed via laptop, smart device, your phone or your lap, or the tablet, or a touchscreen. Well, I'll just mention a few words in the BBCON Cloud. Again, please watch Scott Means' presentation as he goes extensively into the BBCON Cloud. I'll just say it's a really great setup tool for the OEM. It really makes everything integrating super easy. And if you haven't used the BBCON Cloud yet, please ask your account manager for a demo. Finally, a note on safety. We've also taken ProBlue Flex to a new level with safety features. As I said before, we have a touch-safe enclosure, a manifold guard, the full melter integration, right? That makes it more safe. Auto pressure dump valve like the ProBlue, multiple level password protection. We have hydraulic fitting insulations if you want that. We have the optional safe pressure relief kit and the melter lid lock kit available as well. So one of our new features is the manifold guard with insulation. Another example of how we are minimizing your design work. You don't have to design and fabricate those large guards anymore. So the only thing better than our products are our people. And that really is saying a lot about them. Our global team is here to help you and support wherever your machinery lands. Thank you for attending the presentation.